Good evening, everybody. Let's all call this meeting to order. Thank you so much. All right. Welcome to the Township Committee of November 10, 2022. The Township Committee meeting has been provided in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act by posting written notice and agenda of the meeting on the bulletin board in a municipal building located at 1000 Route 10, Township of Hanover, and by hand delivering, mailing, or faxing such notice and agenda to the following newspapers: Morris County's Daily Record, the Star Ledger, the Hanover Eagle, and by filing the same with Township Clerk. Ms. Georgia, would you please take a roll call?
Committeeman Cahill.
Here.
Committeeman Francioli.
Here.
Committeeman Gallagher.
Here.
Committeeman Mahalko.
Here.
Mayor Farah-Mosca.
Here.
5 members in attendance.
Thank you so much. Okay, please all rise for those who can join us and for the Pledge of Allegiance and to remain standing for prayer.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing while the Deputy Mayor leads us in a prayer.
Almighty God, we ask that you bless this governing body with an abundance of wisdom and understanding, so that every deliberation will result in actions which will promote the common good and the general welfare for all the people of Hanover Township. Amen.
Amen. That's good. Okay. At this time, we have the distinct honor to present the oath of office and promotions for 4 distinguished members of our police department. And I'm going to ask Chief Locke to introduce the officers one by one and provide us with a background, a bio on that individual. So Chief, if you would lead us through that process.
Thank you, Mayor. So obviously, this process has been delayed for this ceremony due to some COVID restrictions and timing. So first up is going to be Officer Brian Morrisroe. He's been employed since the beginning of the year, but because of some other issues, we haven't had the opportunity to do this ceremony. So Brian, why don't you step forward, just you. I'm going to read a little bit about you as you come up. After graduating from Indian Hills High School in Oakland, New Jersey, Brian attended Ramapo College and earned a bachelor's degree in business administration. While pursuing a career in law enforcement, Brian worked for the Oakland Department of Public Works. Subsequently, Brian was hired by the Hanover Township Police Department and graduated from the Morris County Police Academy. Brian was selected during a hiring process, which included a written test, a physical fitness test, a background check, psychological, and then he completed his 22 weeks at the Morris County Police Academy and has been in the field training program ever since he started on the road. So because of COVID, his academy was delayed 2 weeks. So he did some in-house training, and every day Brian is happy to be at work, at least what he tells me. But he's a great addition to the department. He went through the entire hiring process and was selected to join our department. So, Brian, you're going to step up, take the oath of office. If you have some family here to join you, if not, then we can hold the Bible for you.
Yeah, we can just move forward and hold the Bible.
Okay.
I state your name.
I, Brian Morrisroe,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the
of the
Constitution
United States
of the United
and the
States
state of New Jersey,
and the state of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments
in the
established
United States
in the United States
and in the state
and in the state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office of police officer
police
for
officer
the Township of Hanover,
for the Township of Hanover,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, officer. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. There you go. Welcome aboard. Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So next, we're going to have the ceremony for Sergeant Kaiser. So, come up, Dominic. So Dominic graduated from Kane University with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and was hired by Hanover Township Police Department. Dominic then attended the Morris County Police Academy as part of the 61st Basic Police Class. During his career, Dominic has received multiple commendations and has been certified as a drug recognition expert by the New Jersey State Police. Dominic is a member of the New Jersey Narcotic Enforcement Officers Association and had attended Top Gun, which is an intense training program specifically geared towards narcotics investigations. His experience in this field is why he had previously been assigned to the Detective Bureau and tasked with handling most of the narcotics investigations within the department. Congratulations, Dominic.
I state your name.
I, Dominic Kaiser,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the
of the
Constitution
United States
of the United
and the
States
state of New Jersey,
and the state of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United
and in
States
this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office of Police Sergeant
Police
for
Sergeant
the Township of Hanover,
for the Township of Hanover,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my
so help
ability.
me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Next will be Sergeant Brock. So Eric entered emergency services in 2006 by joining the Chester First Aid Squad while also being a member of the Police Explorer Post 188 in Roxbury. He then earned an associate's degree from the College County Morris and subsequently graduated as part of the 80th Basic Police Class at the Morris County Police Academy. Additionally, Eric attended St. Elizabeth's University to earn his bachelor's degree in psychology and later graduated with a master's of administrative science from Fairleigh Dickinson University. During his career, Eric has been assigned as a field training officer and has also been assigned to the Detective Bureau on multiple occasions. Eric has been deemed an expert witness based on his testimony and gang and graffiti investigations. In 2021, Eric completed the selection process to become a medical specialist with the Morris County Special Operations Group, which is the medical component of the Morris County Sheriff's Office. Eric, congratulations.
I state your name.
I, Eric Brock,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of New Jersey,
and the state of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true
and
faith
allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments
in the
established
United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in the state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly
all
perform
the duties of
all the duties of
the office of Police Sergeant
the office of Police
for
Sergeant
the Township of
for
Hanover,
the Township of Hanover,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah, knock him over. That's all right. Well done.
Next is Lieutenant Carpenter. So after graduating from Hanover Park High School, Rob received a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from the State University of New York at Albany. During that time, he also became a certified EMT and Eagle Scout. Rob then attended the Morris County Police Academy and graduated as part of the 61st Basic Police Class. During his career, Rob has received numerous commendations, which include 2 life-saving awards. In 2014, Rob was promoted to sergeant and later attended Fairleigh Dickinson University to earn a master's degree in administrative science. Additionally, Rob has earned the Trilogy Award, which is presented to those that complete a series of training classes presented by the FBI Law Enforcement Executive Development Association.
I state your name.
I, Robert Carpenter,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the
of the
Constitution
United States
of the United
and the
States
state of New
and the
Jersey,
state of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments
in
established
the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly
all
perform
the duties of
all the duties of
lieutenant
lieutenant
for the Township of Hanover
for the Township of Hanover
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my
So help me
ability.
God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
I just also wanted to recognize our veterans with tomorrow being Veterans Day. Obviously, thank you for your service, but I specifically wanted to call out Mike Burns, veteran of the U.S. Army. Josh Williams, where is he, veteran of the veteran of the United States Marine Corps, and Brandon Law, our newest hire, by his bald head over there. You can see he's in the academy for a couple more weeks, but he's a veteran of the United States Air Force, so thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right, the room is going to undergo some change right now. And we'll let all of the officers and their families exit and begin their celebrations in recognition of their honor. Mike.
Safest place in town.
I drank like half of my water already. I drank half my water.
So that, fire company.
Oh, yeah.
They don't make it. You get X and
So really, it's to encourage them to take the days, but then they also offer. You must be losing.
at which?
50%.
Oh,
Because again, the motivation is to take your day. You're not very stressed out. So you
get us out of the banking business would be good. That's
understood.
basically what
Understood, yeah.
Going to then
Okay, we've had the distinction of honoring several members of our police department, some receiving the oath of office, some being recognized for promotions, and now moving along in our agenda, we have a special presentation. And this special presentation is being given to a member of our cultural arts group. And at this time, we would like to call up the chairman of our cultural arts group, Mr. Ed Abelo, who would like to say a few words. And I'd invite also Committee Mahalko to provide this plaque in honor.
Well, we've been waiting for this for a little while. Unfortunately for the committee, Joanne has made a decision to leave the township to move into Pennsylvania with her daughter and newest grandchild. So she's leaving the township, and obviously she's leaving our committee. It's been 10 years that she's been with us, and throughout that time she's been the secretary, attending practically every single meeting we've ever had, sending me all kinds of minutes and doing all that type of work and whatever needed to be done. She's been extremely helpful in all the events that we've been running. As a small committee, we do lots of different things throughout the year, and she's always been actively involved in everything that we've done. So it's sad that I have to say goodbye to her from a committee standpoint. Hopefully we'll be in touch occasionally with emails and such. But I just wanted to acknowledge that she has been a tremendous help to our organization over the years. Would you like to read the plaque for her?
Again, thank you very much for your efforts. Presented by the Hanover Township Committee, Joanne McGee, a grateful recognition of 10 years of outstanding service to the Hanover Township community as a member of the Cultural Arts Committee. Again, thank you very much.
Privilege to be able to serve, and I'm completely content for township. All my grandchildren will also be on the way. And I hope, I hope that more people will join the committee. It's a great guy, and Ed is a great leader, so.
And we thank you for your service. We wish you all the best in your new endeavors.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, next order of business.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our first order of business is the approval of the Township Committee meeting minutes of October 13th, 2022. May I have a motion?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next is the public hearing and adoption of ordinance numbers 28-2022 and 29-2022. Regarding ordinance number 28-2022, I'd like to state for the record that proof of publication for this ordinance and its notices of introduction appeared in full in the Daily Record in accordance with law. At this time, I'd like to ask for a motion to convene a public hearing regarding ordinance number 28-2022.
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is there anyone in chambers wishing to be heard concerning this ordinance? If so, please state your name and address for the record.
My name is Patrick.
Can you just stand up at the microphone, please, behind you? Thank
I just
you.
want to know if it was approved, that's all.
We're doing that right now.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
Do you have a
No.
question regarding it?
We're just dealing with this.
Is there anybody in chambers wishing to be heard regarding this ordinance? May I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second?
Now on adoption, may I have a roll call vote? Committeeman Cahill?
Aye.
Committeeman Francioli?
Aye.
Committeeman Gallagher?
Aye.
Committeeman Mahalko?
Yes.
Mayor Farah?
Aye.
So adopted. Now on adoption for ordinance 29-2022. I'd like to state for the record that ordinance 2922 is a land use ordinance, and this ordinance was sent to the planning board for referral and review, as well as being filed with the Morris County Planning and Development Office as required by the municipal land use law. And also, in addition to that, the law also requires the township to submit the ordinance to 5 contiguous municipalities and also to the residents within 200 feet of this proposed regulations. May I have a motion to convene the public hearing on ordinance number 29-2022?
So moved?
May I have a second?
Second.
Is there anyone in chambers wishing to be heard concerning the ordinance 29-2022, excuse me? If so, please state your name and address for the record. Hearing none, may I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
May I have a motion to adopt ordinance 29?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, Committeeman Cahill?
Yes.
Committeeman Francioli?
Aye.
Committeeman Gallagher?
Aye.
Committeeman Mahalko?
Yes.
Mayor Farah?
Aye.
So adopted. I also would like to state for the record that the planning board's letter sent in response to the referral of ordinance 29-2022, dated October 26, stated that the ordinance is inconsistent with the master plan. The law also requires when adopting an ordinance that it is not consistent with the master plan, that it states its reasons in a resolution. I'd like to read into the record the title of resolution number 191-2022, which outlines the reasons for adopting ordinance 29. Resolution 191, a resolution of the Township Committee for the Township of Hanover stating its reasons for the adoption of ordinance 29-2022, which is inconsistent with the land use and housing element of master plan. May I please have a motion to pass resolution number 191?
Motion.
Second?
Roll call vote, Committeeman Cahill?
Yes.
Committeeman Francioli?
Aye.
Committeeman Gallagher?
Aye.
Committeeman Mahalko?
Yes.
Mayor Farah?
Aye.
So approved. Next on the agenda, we have 2 ordinances for introduction. I'd like to read the titles into the record. First is ordinance number 30-2022, an ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Hanover, amending and supplementing section 255.c entitled Qualifications of Towing Operators, Indemnification of Township, and section 255-7 entitled Rate Schedule under chapter 255 of the Code of the Township of Hanover entitled Towing and Road Service, as it relates to towing and road services charges for calendar years 2023, 2024, and 2025. Next ordinance is ordinance number 31-2022, titled An Ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Hanover, establishing the salaries and other compensation for the full-time employees for the Public Works Building and Grounds and Park Maintenance Department, representing by the IBT local number 97 for calendar years 2022 through 2025. I'd like to state for the record that ordinance 30-2022 and 31-2022 and the respective notices of introduction will be published in full in the Daily Record in accordance with law. Public hearing is scheduled for December 8th at 7 p.m. If any member of the public would like to speak regarding these ordinances, they will be given the opportunity to do so at that evening's meeting. May I have a motion to introduce ordinances 30 and 31, please?
So moved.
Second?
On roll call, Committeeman Gallagher?
Aye.
Committeeman Francioli?
Aye.
Committeeman Gallagher? Did I
Aye.
say twice Cahill? I'm sorry. Can we do that again? Committeeman Cahill?
Aye.
Committeeman Francioli?
Aye.
Committeeman Gallagher?
Aye.
Committeeman Mahalko?
Yes.
Mayor Farah?
Aye.
That's 7, 8 members. 5. So introduced. Our next order of business is the approval of the resolutions as a consent agenda, resolutions number 192 through 204. I would like to, should I do that afterwards? Or should I add it in?
We should do it now.
Do it now?
You have one
Okay,
additional resolution to add.
I'd like to add one more late resolution that was provided by the Township Committee from our Labor and Personnel Attorney, Steve Tremblay. It will be a resolution 205-2022. And I would like to read the title into the record. A resolution of the Township Committee of the Township of Hanover approving the November 7, 2022 Memorandum of Agreement by and between the Township and the PBA Local 128, and further authorizing the Township Labor and Personnel Attorney to prepare a new 4-year agreement with PBA Local 128 for the period beginning January 1, 2022 through December 31, 2025. Does any member of the Township Committee have any questions regarding any of these items?
Motion to be approved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we have to pay our bills in the amount of $8,882,753.72. May I please have a motion to pay our bills?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
And lastly, we have three. I think it's three. Double check. 3 raffle applications. Raffle numbers 3372, 3373, and 3374. May I have a motion to approve the raffles?
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mayor and the members of the committee, that clears the agenda, and I thank you.
And we thank you. All right. At this time, I get a motion to open the meeting to the public.
So moved?
All in favor?
Aye.
If there's a member of the public at this time who would like to address the Township Committee, please do so by coming to the podium, stating your name and address.
Motion to close. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. At this point in our agenda, we'd like to go over some highlights from each of the committee members on their responsibilities. So we'll start with Committeeman Halka.
Good, start with me, because it's going to be a while. Because I've been cut off a couple times now.
Ooh,
No, we got a lot. Everything, there's a lot of stuff going on. First, I'd like to congratulate Mr. Francioli and Mr. Gallagher in the election this week. It was tough. Congratulations, well done. You guys campaigned hard. I'd also like to congratulate our new board members that are coming on the Board of Ed. Again, it was a good election. It was a good election. So, open space. Some good news. We're receiving a grant from the Morris County Open Space Trust Fund to purchase the Machowski property. We're receiving $220,000. And if anybody doesn't know where that is, that's it's over by Bee Meadow Park. As you come in the driveway towards Bee Meadow, it's on the right. We used to call it the chicken farm. So we're in the process of purchasing that property. It's going to be, in the short run, it'll be light recreational activity. In the long term, it could be included or will include recreational fields and supporting facilities in conjunction with the existing Bee Meadow Park facility. So again, it really adds to that area. We've been working hard over there to improve. Something else that's going to be going on, we have a turf field that's going to be put in, and we'll get to that in a minute when I get to my recreation report, but a lot of work going on over there. So it's nice to get that that grant coming in. Cultural arts, again, we just had congratulations to Joanne McHugh, 10 years. They have a couple things coming up, cultural arts. Sunday, November 20th, they have a modern dance demo, 3 o'clock at the Rec Center. You're welcome to come out, check that out. It seems strange to be already talking about holiday concerts, but it's November already. So the Hanover Wind Symphony has a holiday concert Sunday, December 11th, at the Memorial School. I'm messing up tonight, I don't know. I got a lot to go through, I'm trying to go through quick. Substance Awareness has a few events coming up also. Monday, November 28th, there's a program directed toward the athletes and coaches. Dr. Rook will talk about supplements and the effect it has on the athletes. It's really becoming an issue. They're taking a lot of supplements to implement or to improve their performance, and there's a doctor going to come out and talk to them about it and really it's something we kind of ignore and let fall through the cracks. So that's one program. Also, December 13th, Substance Awareness has teamed up with the middle school to present 3 programs going to targeting each of the 3 grades. 6th grade, there's going to be a vaping program. 7th grade is going to be a marijuana and cannabis program. And then 8th grade is going to be a socially responsible program and how and what to do when you get put into a situation that you're not good with, or you see somebody else getting put into a bad situation. So substance awareness has been pretty active. Got a lot of stuff going on. And then finally, they're also trying to arrange a Narcan training and distribution class. And if anybody's interested, let us know. We'll let you know when that is. And it's open to anyone, especially if you're involved with not just kids and young people, but also older people, elderly people. If they mistake their medications, they would need that Narcan, which reverses the effects of the opioid drugs. So again, if you're interested, reach out to me or reach out to somebody on substance awareness, and we can get you information on that class coming up. Moving on to recreation. Masquerade at Malapartis Park. Over 800 children turned out. It was a beautiful day. A lot of kids came out. We had a lot of support from the town, handing out candy. It was a great job. Thank them all. They do a great job. Recreation, DPW always does a terrific job. We also received our pool report this year, and again, it's one of our best years ever, and we're working very hard to improve the pool. This year is going to be more structural. We got stuff, new grading system going around, new bathrooms going in, so there's always a lot of stuff going on. Also with recreation, now's the time of the year where wrestling, basketball, and ski club are opening up. It's time to register, so if you have anybody at those ages interested, again, check out the website. The information is there. Now is the time. We've got a lot of complaints. We've got a lot of discussion going on about our tennis courts, our basketball courts. We're looking into trying a new substance to put on the courts. We're going to start with Blackbrook, hopefully, with the approval of the committee, which we're going to talk about later, which we didn't get a chance to talk about before. Putting a substance down that it'll kind of cover over what's there. We improve it. It's putting a matting type of system down. We're going to start with Blackbrook. If that works out well, then we're going to move on to our tennis courts and have those lined for tennis and also for pickleball. So again, it's a new type of surface that we're going to try and put down. Cheaper, easier. Hopefully that'll work out well. Again, recreation, we had a presentation by Suburban Engineering about the new multi-purpose field that's going in at Brickyard. And I say multi-purpose because it's not going to be just football. It's also going to be soccer, lacrosse, even boys and girls lacrosse. So it's going to be open to all of those. Again, not just football. Hopefully we'll get some movement on that field soon. Right, JR?
Yes.
Yeah. Finally, last thing, okay? Winter Wonderland, Saturday, December 10th, from 5 to 7 o'clock. It's going to be here at the rec center, similar to what we did last year, where you walk through the parking lot, hot chocolate treats for the kids. Santa will be coming at 7 o'clock also to light the tree. So hopefully put that on your calendars, everybody come out. So, all right, tried to keep it quick.
Okay, good job, good job. A lot of activity going on. Good thing.
Timing.
Okay.
Thanks.
Committeeman Francioli.
Just a couple of items, and I will be brief. The number one, what was most important, as Chief mentioned to us earlier, this Friday, November the 11th, is Veterans Day, and at the same time, it's also going to be a day of dedication for the VFW's Mark 22 deck gun, which you see out there in Veterans Field. That'll be held at the Community Center at 11 o'clock, so 11/11/11 for that event. And there will be a reception after the ceremonies at the community center. We'll have some light fare, like food, beverage to be served as well. So we invite you to join us. I hope this storm that's coming up the coast doesn't put a damper on the whole thing, and I do hope people will come out and honor our veterans on that day. PBA, just to remind you, on the November the 19th here at Town Hall, once again, along with our OEM, we will be having another food drive for the Interfaith Food Pantry. They are really in need of as much as we can contribute in the way of food. There are more families now that are taking part of the Interfaith Food Pantry's use than ever before. It's unfortunate. So you can be here on the 19th and drop off a package of foods, be they canned goods, non-perishables, etc. That'd be much appreciated. The Marshtown Airport, just to give you a note on that, although things have been calm, they have been updating the runways over the last several months, and there have been runway closures. So one would say, well, that's great, then it means the airport's quiet. Well, not really. They close a runway and they redirect their traffic to another runway, which they've been doing. So if most of our friends neighbors on Longview and along Park Avenue, etc., who may still be bothered by some low overflights, that is just temporary because the airport is completing up on their runways there. Shout out to ARC, for Morris area, ARC and Sal Moran and his group. The group home that they're putting up next to OLM Church, I don't know if you all have seen that. Amazing how fast that's going up. I'm just taken back by how quickly that's been done. That'll be our 10th group home here in Hanover Township, and we're very proud of it, working along with them. So, Mr. Mayor, that's what I have for now, so thank you.
No, thank you so much. And it's going to be a great day to honor our veterans. For those who can come out, it's going to be where on indoors?
Yeah.
The ceremony? Great. All right. Alderman Cahill.
Thank you, Mayor. First, I'd just like to congratulate again Lieutenant Carpenter, Sergeant Prock, Sergeant Kaiser, and Officer, I'm going to mispronounce his name, but Morosro? Morosro, thank you very much. It's great to see all this activity in the police department, and there'll be more to look forward to in the coming years, I'm sure. A lot of congratulations tonight. Also, congratulations to Ron and Ace on a great campaign. Probably could have used a few more signs. Next time, maybe consult with me. It was sure to vote for, but no, congratulations. I absolutely look forward to working with the both of you in the future.
Thank you.
And lastly, congratulations again to the Board of Ed folks, Christine Egbert, Gina Johnston, and Greg Skiff. I had the pleasure of serving on the Board of Ed for close to 10 years, and it is an honor, and it was a very rewarding thing, so I hope they find it as rewarding as I did. The Landmark Commission had a great event on Saturday, October 29th, so it's in the past, but it was their Halloween tour, and they actually made the front page of the Hanover Eagle. They dressed in costumes and in period pieces and provided tours throughout the Bearing Yard. They've done this for a number of years, and I'm sure they'll do it again. It's a great success. And lastly, just mark your calendars. This coming Saturday, the PBA and the OEM, Office of Emergency Management groups here in town are going to be holding a combination toy drive as well as a food drive here in the community center, depending on weather. Typically they do that outside kind of in a drive-up fashion. If the weather's not cooperating, then also they'll have the inside of the rec center open as well. That's from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. again this Saturday. So the food drive is going to the Interfaith Food Pantry. So keeping Thanksgiving in mind, right? Canned goods and those sort of things themed towards that. And of course, any toys that are brought will be provided to children in need. So a worthy cause. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, very good, very good. Deputy Mayor.
Thank you. I'd like to also start by thanking everybody that even ran for office. I've gone to a lot of events lately, and they'll say anybody running for office or seeking any office for the first time or to be reelected, please stand up and raise your hand. There's a lot to it. It's very nerve-wracking. It's scary, especially for somebody in the beginning. People think, hey, I could do it. People say, hey, you'd be great, do it. But there's a process. Filling out the petition, calling up your friends, hoping people support you, hoping people come out. So I just want to congratulate the people that did well. The Board of Ed members worked very, very hard. And, you know, Dean Martin always said, the harder you work, the luckier you become. They worked very, very hard. And Ron's been doing it for a long time. I've been doing it for a while already. And we make believe we're confident and everything's going to be fine, but it's very unsettling, this arena. To get here and serve in the public and for the public is beautiful, but the process is difficult. So anybody that ran, thank you for wanting to put your hat in, your name in the hat. And the people that won, congratulations, God bless you, and we're all looking forward to working with you. On a very, very positive note, for the first time in 3 years, Friday nights at Menon Arena is back. We start January 6th, it's 10 consecutive Friday nights. Anybody that wants to come help on any Friday night, work the table, hang out with the kids, open the door. Howie Olson's usually our best door opener and greeter. Hopefully we can get him up there. But that is coming back, and if anybody has a business or any activity where they want to interact with our families, whether it be dance, karate, fitness studios, anything that would be of any interest to our children and our families, please get in touch with any one of us. We'd love to have you. Our big night is always Law Enforcement Night. Hanover Township is always right in the middle of it, and that's going to be at the end of the run. Just two quick ones. One, I can't get into detail, but it's been in the paper, broad brush. There are some very, very good discussions with the Morris County Mall. The discussions are real. The progress seems to be real. John and I can't update on any specific detail other than we're optimistic, and we think that we could really make an already existing shopping center exciting and a very good place to go and a good rateable for Hanover Township once again. And to be honest with you, the full committee made it clear repeatedly, whatever we need to do, we're going to do. So thank you guys, it's a good team, and hopefully we can go up there and have a meal one day. We're dying to get some restaurants in this town.
Your mouth to God's ears.
The last thing I want to say, and it's, now I sound like I'm just getting a little bit old, but I'm cautious. Right now, the roads are narrow because of leaves. The town is out 7 days a week, almost 24 hours a day. It does get dark at 4:30. So let's just all make it a conscious effort to be a little more careful driving down some of these side streets that are now very narrow. The leaves began coming down aggressively about a week ago. It'll probably go on for 2 more weeks, and our men are doing a great job on that. That's it, John. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Great update. All right, great things happen in Hanover. I got a few to share. We'll first begin with congratulating Ron and Ace on their re-election. Look forward to working with the both of you in the new year. And we also want to wish our best wishes to the new members of the Board of Ed serving our community. Under that banner of great things happening in Hanover, we're going to have a mobile DMV unit coming to Hanover Township. Thanks to Team Panaccio, Senator Panaccio, Assemblyman Bergen and Weber, the mobile DMV unit is going to come to Hanover Township on November the 18th. It'll be a full-services DMV operation, and in order to participate in that, all you got to do is look at the information on the website and register. And you'll be able to get an appointment, and hopefully that'll help you with your DMV needs. So mark it on your calendar, consult the website, November the 18th. The Green Team held their annual, semi-annual, they do it twice a year, the Green Team, Shred Day event, Shred Day and food collection for the food pantry. Very successful once again. We thank them for doing that at no charge to our community. And in addition, they gave out a number of special bags that one can use when they're doing their shopping. So that was a big hit. Next one is an appeal. We're calling on all residents of Hanover Township and members of our board. We call this Operation Streetlight. Deputy Mayor spoke about it's getting darker earlier. Well, the days are getting shorter and the nights are getting longer. And our streetlights are an important part of the safety for navigating around our community. Well, we're having a problem in that there's a number of these lights that are out. So if you see a street lamp that is out, it's very, very simple to report this information. Go to the website and look at the top of the pole, and there's a number. It's like 3 numbers and a letter. And if you fill that in, that information, that street light will be deemed one that needs to be replaced. So please take advantage of that and support our efforts in trying to make it a safer community experience, especially for our kids who are coming back from school and things of that nature. It's getting dark much earlier. Lastly and importantly, just want to wish and recognize and honor all of those who served. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. If you see a vet, thank a vet. Because of their service, we're here to be able to do what we can and live live in freedom in the best country in the world. So at this point, I'd like to get a motion to conclude this part of our meeting and to continue with our work session.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Thank you. Good evening.